Everybody. My name is Kathy Ellis. I'm the Director of Health and Wellness for Granite Group Benefits, but I'm also a proud member of the Healthy You team. I kind of support wellness initiatives from behind the scenes, but I'm super excited to spend some time with you today to kind of just go through Motion Connected a little bit more as like a formal kind of demonstration of some of the features that you might not know about in there, but also wanted to kind of remind you guys about why you might want to engage in Motion Connected. So I'm hoping you can all see my screen. Alicia, tell me if you can't. But this is just a flyer that's available on the Employee Benefits Lounge that kind of just summarizes some of the incentives that we have in play. I think all year long, with the healthy happenings that you see get posted through every month. There's different initiatives going on, but one of the annual things that we have is the scorecard that is housed inside of Motion Connected. And basically you can earn points by completing wellness activities. One of those things is just by wearing your device. If you wear, an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, a Garmin, or anything that works with Google Fit or Apple Health, you can earn automatically daily activity points just by how much activity you're tracking. So that's just one of the examples. We're going to show you a couple more when we get into the platform. But as you accumulate those points throughout the year, you can earn different thresholds, bronze, silver, and gold. And as you can see, we pull some raffle names at the end of the year to kind of celebrate all the activity that folks have completed and, use this as a way of just capturing, again, wellness engagement throughout the year. So if you have any questions as far as prizes, incentives, obviously Alicia's your person to go to for that, but wanted to remind everyone why we might want to engage in Motion Connected. It can just be a really useful tool to help track your well-being. So I'm going to actually share my screen again, and hopefully you guys are going to see my screen, which is the Motion Connected website. So Motion Connected is the platform that encompasses all of our well-being as far as incentive tracking and some of the fun activity tools that we have in here. It's available either on the computer, as I'm going to be going through motionconnected.com today, but it's all app-based as well. So you can go into your app store and download the Motion Connected Hub app, and you can engage just through your phone or any mobile device. But for our purpose today, I'm going to log in as myself here onto our dashboard. And if you are curious of how to get started, the activation instructions are located on the Employee Benefits Lounge Wellbeing page. I'm sure Alicia could pop that into the chat as far as the wellbeing websites where you can get the activation code. You just need the activation code and you can register with any email address. It doesn't have to be your work email. It can be your personal email, but basically any email that you're comfortable with wellness notifications, whether it be a challenge or little updates that might come from the system, will go to that email for you. When you log in, you land on our dashboard. So if you do link a device, which I'll show you how to do that in just a moment, you'll see your activity being tracked here every single day automatically. I'm just going to kind of toggle down the side panel here. If there's a challenge going on, which we'll talk about too, it'll be located in the challenge section. The scorecard, which again is how you earn your points, and everything gets tracked as far as how many points you have for your thresholds to earn opportunities into our annual raffle, are all right here. So you can kind of just scroll down. You can earn your points every single day. You can complete our wellness survey in November that'll open up to give us feedback on the program. If you do challenges, you can earn points. If you do an organized community event that's physical activity based, like a charity walk or a run, bike ride, you can earn points here. You can volunteer. We have some virtual modules that you can complete. Basically, it's just watching a video and answering a few questions that you can earn points. We always try to pick, useful topics around mindfulness and typical, well-being. Maybe it's something on nutrition or exercise or stress relief. And then down the bottom here, you can actually earn points every month just by completing a weight check. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the health profile section, but that information is completely confidential. You're the only person that will ever see any of the information you input into your dashboard. But just by completing a weight check every month to stay mindful of our weight, you can earn 30 points per month. We also have the Health Pulse survey, which is just a quick kind of snapshot questionnaire for you to check in on different areas of how you're feeling with your well-being. Another new improvement we made for the scorecard for this year is we added preventive exams. So again, one of the things with the pandemic that we're kind of digging out of this hole of either delayed care or preventive exams, age-based screenings, maybe that got rescheduled or pushed out because of the pandemic. So we're really encouraging everybody to check in with their PCP to make sure that you are up to date with any preventative care that you need. And if you do that, you can come in here and upload your preventive exam form to earn even more points. So I know I'm going really fast. There's just a lot of information I hope we can at least cover. And then if there's anything that you want to know more specifics about, please feel free to plug the questions in the chat where Alicia is monitoring. So I'm going to click on the health profile section. This is where you can input your weight each month. So again, this is kind of just a dummy dashboard that we're using, but you can go on this little pencil, I guess you would call it, the little icon there, and you can enter your weight right into the health profile section. You can backdate this. So if you have forgotten to do it in the past month, you can actually go back and say you have your weight tracked, in your Fitbit app or somewhere else. You can go in here and you can always backtrack your weigh-ins here. So if we ever do a weight-based challenge that is sponsored, globally throughout the whole university for like one of our challenges, we've done that in the past around the holidays, like a maintenance program. Anytime you ever do anything with weight, you plug it in right here through the health profile section. So again, I'll just plug one in, hit save, and then it gets posted down here. And this will tie over to the scorecard and you get your 30 points per month as you enter different metrics here. You can also track your blood pressure. I think you can do cholesterol, any of the biometrics that might be important to you. You can keep it all housed here to kind of keep yourself organized within your own wellness dashboard. So the next section, community, is a cool place. Now this has a feature that I wanted to highlight because again, I think it gets lost in some of the other things that we focus on the dashboard. But you can come in here and see the top 10 rankings of average points. You can change your view as far as active minutes or steps based on just the top 10 as far as averages of daily activity points. But one neat feature as far as creating community and support is if you have, a walking buddy, or maybe in the past they were a walking buddy and now we're virtual walking buddies. Maybe you have a walking buddy that's across the country that works, on the other coast. You can actually link your accounts so that you can share data, and it's called linking to a motivator. So for example, in our address book dropdown, you can select Southern New Hampshire University. This will open up all the different users within the university that are active and motion connected. So I'm quickly going to scroll down here. Hopefully I can find Alicia real quick because she's going to be my new walking buddy. There she is. So basically check the person that you want to link to, and you can send a link to that person. Basically, it's just an email that gets flashed to their email to approve you as a motivator. And basically it's just giving access to just steps and activity minutes specific to them in real time. So if you are going through your workday and you guys have made that commitment that we're going to take a walking break, at 10 o'clock every morning, you can keep tabs on each other and kind of root each other on through the motivators to know that they are also doing that activity. So it's kind of neat. It's a cool way to connect, a cool way to support each other. So in the account section, I won't spend too much time here, but this is something that I wanted to make certain that you can create your own screen name if you want to be completely anonymous. If ever, your account is being listed on a leaderboard for a challenge or in the community leaderboard, you can make a silly name. You can, change it as many times as you want right in here. You can also update your contact information. And what I like to show people is you can disable or enable notifications. If you feel like you're getting too many emails from Motion Connected, you can come in here and play around as far as just deciding what you want to be notified about and what you do not care about. So the next section is link device. So this is truly important. It's pretty easy, but sometimes we get questions because it sometimes can, trip people up a little bit. But if you would like to link a device, again, compatible devices for Motion Connected are either Fitbit, Garmin, or anything that works with Apple Health or Google Fit, which some of them have less known devices that are available on the marketplace that will work in tandem with one of those apps. So you can connect your device just by hitting the link for the appropriate device. Basically, it'll take you to another layer to give your permissions. You have to log in either as your Fitbit account, log into Apple Health, whichever platform that you use your device through, to log in, certify that it's you, check the box that you're giving permission for that data to be shared with Motion Connected, and then you're linked. So it's pretty easy. It might take a few minutes just for, again, the data to come through, and then you'll start to see it update regularly on your dashboard. So this is one of the coolest parts of the program, but it's also one of the places where people have a lot of questions. So the next tab, I think, is also crucial because it's a great place to find answers to questions in the support tab. So device section right here in the middle. If you're having trouble connecting your devices, you can click into any of these specific topics and it walks you through step by step as far as how to troubleshoot those devices. Sometimes if you reach out to someone on the Healthy U team or Alicia, we actually will come right in here and pull these links and, email them back to folks just to help them troubleshoot. If you cannot find support or an answer for what you're looking for here, there is an awesome live chat during regular business hours here in the corner where you can kind of try to troubleshoot directly with Motion Connected. They are very responsive, and if they don't get right back to you within a few minutes or within like that day, an hour or so within the day, they usually get back to you no later than 24 hours later. And I've been pretty successful seeing that consistent support there. But again, we will try to troubleshoot things, but it's very user friendly as far as just trying to walk you step by step through anything that might come up on the device, at least on the device side of things here. If you need a device, we have a coupon code through Southern New Hampshire University for $30 off. If you go through the Wellness Outlet, which is our storefront, where you can purchase discounted Fitbits or Garmins. So again, we have a company code, and when you get into your Wellness Outlet account, because we only have one use per employee for this code, it does require you to do another login. So you have to create another account within this account, and that's only to track the use of the codes. But once you get in there, it's pretty easy. You can search your devices, you can shop just like you do on any storefront, put it in your cart, and at checkout, you can enter our specific Southern New Hampshire discount code, which again is located on the EBL, to get $30 off of your purchase. So I'm going to come back. It's at 3:15, so we're almost through our time together on Eastern time right now. But I wanted to come back to the challenge button because this is another really cool feature that I'm hoping more and more people might start using, where basically you can create your own challenge anytime you want, and you can invite as many people or as few people as you'd like. So it's something that departments can use. Again, if you have that walking buddy or workout buddy or best friend, within the university community that you kind of want to do a little challenge with, you can either do an activity challenge or you can do a weight-based challenge. So I'm just going to click into creating activity challenge. So there's many options. You can set it up to be like a race, or it can be something where you're each trying to reach, say you're trying to reach 200,000 steps together. You can set it up based on how you want to track and what metric you want to track. You can pick a little image here. They have icons that you can that are pre-made that you can use, or you can upload your own photo or your own little icon for your challenge. You can name it something fun and cool, whatever you want to name it. You could put a little description in for your challenge, decide again what you're going to be tracking. You can do steps, you can do miles, you can do active minutes, and plug all this in and you hit create the challenge. And then once you create the challenge, it gives you the opportunity to send the link as an invite out to anybody that you want within this new community. So it's a great way to, again, build camaraderie with your team, coworkers. Alicia and I actually have a one-on-one challenge we made for each other that goes the entire calendar year, which is just us both kind of tracking our average steps per week or per day, I think it is, so that we kind of try to keep our averages as high as we can and can go back and forth within the challenge chat where you can kind of banter back and forth and root each other on. So it's just another way to support each other and kind of keep ourselves accountable within our daily activity steps. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to open it back up to Alicia to see if there are any specific questions that have come through, or if anyone is thinking of anything we want to focus a little energy on for the remainder of our time today.